All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name's Leanna. Good to meet you. If you haven't been here, if you are returning, thank you for returning. We got a message here. Unveiling the moon reverse. An unveiling. What do we have with the moon reverse? What is being unveiled? Well, the sun reversed. Ace of Pentacles. Something that's not being shined. There's not like there's a spotlight on something else. That's a spotlight on a false. It's false gold. False gold. Fool's gold. Oh my gosh, my entire freaking deck. I have this much deck left in my hand. The entire freaking deck just wanted to just fly out. Ugh. The only thing left is the only thing that came out upright down there. The rest of the cards were downright. This is upright. The Hermit reversed. Spirit says, get your ass in gear, man. This is not, we're not playing. Like, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a spotlight that's on something that's not too nice right now. Let's see. You're looking at the wrong thing. You're looking in the wrong direction. And you're letting yourself get caught up in like you're letting yourself get trapped. You're walking into a trap. A booby trap. Ooh, we love boobies, but not booby traps, right? So this is, let's see. Yeah, you're letting your magician be totally reversed. See that? That's you. That's you. And you're actually supposed to be like not reversed like that, you know? Let's see, you split the deck. Why are you expecting bad to come? You know you're gonna get bad that way if you expect bad to come, right? That's exactly how these things work. If you expect good things to come, good things come. If you expect bad things to come, bad things come. Venture forth. You are right where you need to be. You are absolutely right where you need to be. Did you know that? Did you know that? Have you told yourself that? Because I'm telling you that right now. It seems like you just need to wake up and smell the Cheerios. Smell the Cheerios. I was gonna say wake up and smell the coffee, but I guess you want, I don't know if you eat Cheerios, if you like Cheerios or anything. Yeah. I think this is just a quick message of like, stop looking in the wrong place. The spotlight is meant to distract you. You know, if you really like, don't look at what you're being shown. Okay, this is the thing. This is like, believe it or not, the thing you are being shown. I don't know. Ripley's Believe It or Not, the book just came to mind. I don't know if you like, I don't know what that is about, but believe it or not, you are actually the one running the program here, and there are tons of things that are going to try to distract you. Eight of Swords reversed with Five of Swords reversed. Life's supposed to be easy. Like, it's supposed to be easy. You're looking at the hard way. You're looking at the hard path. You're not working hard. You're working harder, not smarter. You need to be smarter. Eight of Swords upright. I mean, Eight of Swords just came out reversed, but now it's coming out upright. Clarify, Eight of Swords upright. Yeah, you're not sitting in your, it's Six of Wands reversed. You're not acting like who you're supposed to be. And you're thinking external things are gonna give you pleasure and happiness and all that kind of stuff. When actually you're just emptying your cup. The more you look around, it's like you taking your cup and just, what are you gonna have left? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Death card, Ace of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed. You think you don't have a choice. You think you don't have a choice because you're not strong enough, and that's the truth, and that you've been judged. You're listening to other people's judgments, and you're being a dumbass by doing that. Absolute dumbassery. Absolute dumbassery. What is wrong with you? Nothing. Nothing. Okay? I want you to sit here. I want you to pause this video, and I want you to tell me how much of a dumbass I am for judging you right now. My opinion should not matter that much to you. My opinion should never matter that much to you. Granted, I'm a very wise person, but listen, if I or anyone else, if our judgment, if our opinions are like putting a spotlight on a thing that feels negative, and a thing that feels like there's no way through except you being controlled and just shackled to it, shackled to that judgment, then it's the wrong thing. You are shackled, and you are looking, you are shackled, and you're looking at that spotlight, and you're just like, you're way too soft. Gosh, you're being way too soft for what you're meant to do here. Like, you need to get that like you don't even need to get anything in check. You are the check. You're the queen. Queen of what? Queen of what? Come on. You're the Queen of Justice. You ain't the King of Pentacles reversed. You're the Queen of Swords. That's what you are. You're supposed to be. You're the one who's supposed to be giving the justice out. But you're not. You're like not doing that. And so let's see. What does Spirit have to say about like what exactly a 1-2 step procedure? What does that entail in your life? Oh, pretty sure you don't even need a 1-2 step procedure. You just need to like look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at how much power you have. And look at your arms. They're shackled, bro. Golden shackles. Golden shackles. Melt that shit down, okay? Take your sword, take your fire, take that Queen of Wands-esque kind of thing, and melt the shackles. You already know you already know this. You know the path forward. You know the path forward. But you're letting yourself be tortured by what? By what? What are we letting ourselves be tortured by? By other people's opinions, by our logic, by our you're way too easy on everyone else. Way too easy. I mean, would you let yourself do what you let everyone else do to you? Queen of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. You're letting yourself be eaten alive. God, bro. Shield of life in the palm of her hand. You are just, like, your entire destiny. You have a destiny, but why are you letting others judge that destiny of yours? And take away your Queen of Swords. Like, come on, pause the video again. I want you to pause the video again. I want you to go and put on a bath. Do something. Lighten up, bro. Lighten up. Find your faith again. I know how you find your faith again is by lightening up. You're a goddamn butterfly, bro. You've just been in cocoon for so long, and you think that you're a little caterpillar when you're actually a fucking butterfly. And you need to break that last twine to get out of there, to get out of the cocoon. Fly, fly, fly like a butterfly. Yeah, secrets being revealed. You're not investing. You are the investment. You are the investment. People should be investing into you. You don't need to change. You are perfect in the way you are. And anyone trying to tell you less than that is, they need to look at themselves. You know when you like go through something and you feel like you failed, and so you like later in time you're like, oh, what should I have done? What should I have said? What should I have? And you come up with these imaginary arguments in your head, and you start like talking out loud to yourself or something. This is just something I do, and I know a lot of other people do that. I specifically will talk out loud, very low, but I'll talk out loud and I'll tell exactly what I should have said, and I'll win that fight. I'll win that argument. So those things, the only reason you can't win those when they're happening right now, and you're having to go and do it in your head later and fake that win, is because you're not, like, you are listening way too much. In fact, you are not just listening, you are absorbing every single thing when there's things you shouldn't be absorbing. Yeah, there's things you should not be absorbing because that's not your responsibility. Yeah, like, is this because you need to be right? Is this because you're afraid of being wrong? You're afraid of being wrong. You're afraid that maybe you'll make a mistake like everyone else does. This is perfectionism. This is goddamn perfectionism. You think if you're blissfully, you got to be blissfully unaware. You think if you're blissful, you got to be blissfully unaware. That you got to be blissfully ignorant. No, no, no. You think in order to be an emperor, you have to have an empty cup. No. This is almost a continuance of my last one, it seems like. Check out my last video if you haven't seen it. It'll explain more. 7 of Cups reversed. You are the balance. This is the truth. This is the truth. You are Miss Temperance. You are Miss or Mr. Temperance. Look at you. Look at you. Is Mr. or Mr. Temperance taking any shit? No. They take no shit. They're the ones who get fanned. They're the ones who get fed grapes. They're the ones who... You have worked hard enough, bro. Hard enough. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. You just gotta believe it. You gotta believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Come on. Believe in yourself. Here's some lies. First lie, 3 of Cups. First lie is that your sisters, friends, and masters, that they are going to bring you. They're going to be like, you see that they're handing you stuff that they can see. You see how she's got the eye. You think that they can see better than you? There's a reason you're on these types of videos. There's a reason you're interested in this type of life, because you figured it out. You figured out the matrix. You're out of the matrix, and why are you listening to people who are in the matrix? That's just going to lead to 10 of Swords. That's why you're getting vaporized at the end. That's why you're losing everything at the end. You know, sometimes I even get readings where it's telling me that I'm going to lose everything. And you know what I say to those readings? Maybe I accept it a little bit, but then I say, I get this like feeling, and I'm like, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let that. I'm not going to let even like the creator tell me what I'm destined to be is losing everything. Sorry. And you know what happens after that is I actually, everything changes about my future when I do that. And turns out it was just a test. Like, seriously, you are like, you don't have to lose everything in order to gain everything. You don't. You can't have this sort of mindset where you keep yourself trapped. You need to be the Queen of Cups, okay? But you're reversed. And you see what's happening? That this is you. You see, you're inside that little vial she's got. So you're inside that. You don't need to be inside that, but you keep on putting yourself inside that. You keep on putting 4 walls around yourself and just like, this is where I can go. This is as much freedom as I get. Because that's all you're used to. Man, the spirit of black is heavily on you. Ooh, I know how that is. I've dealt with that one in the past before, and I fucking killed it. Kill or be killed. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. What's up with the Queen of Wands? All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Yeah, you just stop needing to let external circumstances trap you and control you, and let you. Yeah, you see this back of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. In this sense, it's a trapped 2 of Pentacles. You are trapped between 2 walls that are closing in, and you just keep on going that way when there's actually like there's a whole stairwell that you can actually just like push in. You just gotta like stop letting the walls close in on you. Just push back on the walls, okay? That's all you need to do. You just need to push back. If it's gently, fine. If it's harsh, fine. You need to push back. You can't let these things just control you, because that's the 2 of Pentacles. You are trapped between 2 realities, and they're closing in on you. You need to take the jump. You need to, because you know what? If you stay trapped and stuff, this is a one-way ticket to the devil. This is a one-way ticket to Devil Town. And you don't want Devil Town. I promise you that. You'll have to forge ahead. You need to forge ahead is what you need to do. You need to look into the past, see all that you have done on your own. Did you need any help with that? Barely. I'm imagining if you're here, you're one of those people who barely needed help. And if you did accept help, if you did get help, most of the time it led you into like just complete despair and losing everything. And you know why? Is because, believe it or not, these walls want to trap you, even though they might be saying, oh no, we want to help you, we're just concerned. No, they're not concerned. They're not concerned in the least. If anything, they're concerned about their own damn selves and how the things that you have to say, the things that you have to talk shit about, that your shit will break their own reality. They're they're wearing masks around you. There's so many things, there's so many people that are wearing masks around you. And God forbid they let you know that they actually feel powerless around you. So you know what they do is they try to make it seem like they have all the power, so that you, because you are so, the way you are such a good, you are such a healthy, you're such a happy soul and stuff. And you're so good. You listen to people. You've played that track, and they know that. You actually don't take an arrogant state in life, and you need to stop thinking that you're arrogant. You need to stop thinking that you're arrogant. You need to stop thinking that you don't deserve more. That you still need to listen. That you still need to put those walls around you. Have those things trapping you, because you don't. You just need to push back a little. You need to push back against those core beliefs that tell you you are not good enough. That you need to be better. You need to keep being better. What if you're good? What if you are better? What if you've reached level 50, but you still think you're at level 22? Everyone around you is trying to tell you that they're level 75 when actually they're at level 18. You think maybe you've gone a little bit further than them, but not as far as you have. You have the tools. You have a whole toolbox. Your toolbox is about to overflow, bro. You need to use those tools. And in order to use those tools, you need to stop letting people give you unnecessary tools. You need to clean house. Clean house of those core beliefs, those core tools that are not meant for you anymore. You're grown up now. You are a grown up spiritualist. You are grown up in your spiritual path, okay? You need to take that. You need to take that and realize you actually have true power. You have crossed that line. And you still think you still think you haven't. No. You have. You need to realize that. You need to realize that you hold power over so many things, so much, your entire life. You hold power over your entire life. Stop listening to those around you, because they are only gonna look at their life. Look at their life. Are they happy? Have they figured it out? Seems to me like you're probably the one who's happier, even though you don't think you haven't figured it out. And that's a whole world of difference, because, well, you don't even realize you do have it figured out. And you keep on listening to people who don't have it figured out. And that's just causing you to get yourself trapped in this maze of like, and you know what they can do while you're trapped in this maze is misery always wants company. Did you know that? You should know that. That's a pretty popular saying. But misery always wants company. And you know what? They're going to see you and they're going to feel, oh, that is what I want. I want that company. Because you have put so much damn work into yourself. You put so much work into yourself, it's not even funny. Bro. Anyways. Wait, there's one more. Five of Swords. What's wrong with the Five of Swords reversed? The Tower. The Emperor. Yeah, the more that you walk away from that warrior spirit within you, and the more that you don't acknowledge that warrior spirit within you, like, you're just emptying your cup. You're letting people destroy your heart, when actually you need to take an offensive position. You're taking all the defensive position, but you aren't realizing you need to take the offense. You need to be the offense. You need to come at people and question them. Why aren't you doing this? Why do you say this? This is the wrong way to look at it. You are the teacher now. You are the adult now. And you're surrounded by children. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, take up your place, take up your post. Stop thinking small when you can think big. What's your blind spot? Fast thinking action. You think there's a barrier between fast thinking action. You think you have to wait for it. You think you have to be in, I get there's a part of life where you can be in the receiving position, but this is not that time. This is not that part of life. You are the one who makes it happen and receives it. Now do it. Come on. Just go and do it. Go and do it. Nike said it so well. Just do it. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.